Hi, this is Laura Roeder of GetTheDash.com, and today I'm going to show you how to ask a question on LinkedIn in order to connect with some prospects, get your name out in front of new people, and do a little bit of market research from a new audience that you're not usually exposed to. So I've signed into LinkedIn. I'm on the LinkedIn homepage, and what you're going to do next is click on Answers here at the top. So LinkedIn Answers are a feature on LinkedIn where you can ask questions as well as answer questions, and it's shown to everyone who's a member of LinkedIn. So it's a great way to get some opinions, get some feedback and resources from people outside of your normal circle. It's also a way that you can get more clients through putting your name in front of new people and maybe even being featured as a LinkedIn expert. If you scroll down here, you'll see this week's top experts on LinkedIn and all different things such as regulation and compliance, change management, organizational development, mentoring, etc. So today you're going to ask the question. So the way that you do that is to just type your question into this field where it says ask a question. As far as what to ask, try to make it as targeted as possible. For your first question, why don't you use it as an opportunity to do a little market research and hone in on a specific industry in order to have the best chance of getting targeted responses from the people that you want to target. So you could say something like, maybe you have an interior design business and you would like to work with more lawyers. So you could ask, if you are a lawyer, what questions do you have about how interior design can affect your sales? And then you hit next. And here's where you have an opportunity to go more in depth. So you ask sort of the short version of your question here, and then you can add more detail. You can go on and add more in the second box. And down here is where you put your question into categories. So you can see as you click these things, it gets more and more drilled down, sometimes to the third box, sometimes only to 2 boxes. So choose the appropriate category, and you can also choose more than one category if it's applicable. And then you'd click here if you wanted to ask a question only to a specific geographic location, and then you can choose the zip code that your question pertains to. You don't want to click these. Is your question related to recruiting, promoting your services, and job seeking? They're going to want to charge you for this stuff, is what's going to happen. So you don't want to click those. And you can't have your question be an outright promotion. I mean, people are kind of onto that. You can ask the question for market research purposes, but you can't have your question be like, do you want to buy my product? That's not going to work. And then you hit ask question, and it will be posted live on LinkedIn. So that's how you use LinkedIn to ask a question. Again, this was Laura Roeder of GetTheDash.com.